Hey everybody, welcome. Alrighty, we are live. Okay, now here we are. Alright, so I have been busy working on a project other than this place, which is why I've not made any real progress since you all last saw, but you know, I'm doing alright. Hey Lennox, hey Liquid, hey DJ, Dead Pig. Hey Travis, hello Mr. Holmesy. I'm all right there. Yes, everybody is. I'm all right. Everybody else should be all right, more or less. We've got a decent little spot picked out here. Will I be showing maps at the first? Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you wanted to trade with me, didn't you, Lennox? Okay. Yeah, I can quickly go do that. Let me light this area up because mobs. Uh-oh. Oh, I hope my ping doesn't, like, fuck up. Okay. So far, so good. Alright. Maps. I haven't had any new donations in the last, I don't know, 2-ish... a week and a half, I guess. I haven't been to spawn. That's kind of my fault. Haven't been to spawn in a while. Let me turn all that off so you can get a clearer picture. Honestly, this is my favorite one right now. I know I said I liked the cat sitting on the poster board that says "Do not bend," but honestly, the fox is just like the best. My map collection has grown far more extensive than I would have imagined it ever could have. What client am I using? I'm on Future. I also really like this one. This is a cute idea to make a little fake amalgamation of all the potion stuff you can do. How up to date is this? Slow falling, okay, yeah, that's at least 1.13. Turtle Master, yeah, that's 1.18. Or no, that was also 1.13. Yeah, never mind. Fuck. We need more potions in Minecraft. I like this one too. This is not too bad. It's not my favorite one, but it's still funny. It's good social commentary, you know. I know someone else probably noticed it, but I think anyone pointed out that 2B Museum Art video where he used the same song that Fit used in his video or his museum. I'm so glad you noticed that, Liquid Rain. That was an intentional parody of Fit's original 2B2T museum video he made way back in 2016. The whole point was that I was redoing his video as a sort of homage / parody. Although I guess it didn't really parody in the same way, but like I did everything I could, but like 10 times bigger and better. Find addition to the collection, yes. Oh, this stuff, like, this is more along the lines of what I want. Sacrifice to the Ivory King. Maps like this are absolutely goated. I want more shit like this. I don't mind crazy or silly things or like, lol, I'm playing Asteroids or I'm playing Pac-Man. Like, I don't mind stuff like that. I'll hang it up anyway. Like, I'm even hanging up a chapter from Boruto. Like, I give a fuck. But, like, it's a map art, you know? Then, obviously, the Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Just, like, all sorts of really good stuff. Like, I love the things that are dripping with symbolism or are just, like, quirky or fun or dynamic. Or trying to send a message. Like the cat. This was originally my most favorite one until I got the fox one down there. Please do not bend. And what do you know? The cat's sitting on it and bending it. Cats, am I right? Might make a Helltaker 2x3 on... Oh, sure. Sure. Yes, please, by all means, make something like that and give it to me. If you make maps, I will happily hang whatever it is up. Oh, that reminds me. I got into a call with a friend... long time friend, and he corrected me on how this one was supposed to be. So as it turns out, this is an Arctic Monkeys album art. The only thing it's missing is a little white border around the very edge. But like, this is it. It works. It's the standing sound wave or whatever, surrounded by a black background. And yeah, apparently that's Arctic Monkeys. I've never heard of the Arctic Monkeys, but like, it's cool, I guess. I don't really mind, I suppose. But anyway, let's see here. We got Quarantine, try 2B2T. God, Oh. You should not be here. Ow. Die. Anyway, now that he's out of here. Oh, this is another really good one, the sunrise. I absolutely love that sunrise. Let me out of my cage. Oh, who on earth thought transporting a giant T-Rex was a good idea in that movie? Wait a minute, I went down, not up. The moment you realize 2BT has one major update a few months. Yeah, and Mojang takes 1 year to add less. I wish we could have updates more regularly and more, you know, with more substance to them. But, like, this is a trend I've noticed for quite a long time. They are slowly moving to kill off Java. I know they are. You can't convince me otherwise simply because they're going to move everyone to Bedrock as best they can. There's just so much incentive for them to keep people on Bedrock and not make Java a thing. Simply because that's money. And the Java community doesn't draw in the money they want. Oh, there's another big one that's like the counterpart to this one, but I don't have it. But yeah, like you can't tell me they're not going to be all like, give us money or we kill your game. Arctic Monkeys are a British indie band. Oh, okay. Explains it. I don't listen to that genre of music, so that would be why I don't know anything about them. Really like the Fox or the arcade Pac-Man? Sure. That's not too bad. The Fox is over a shulker box, though. That's a shulker box and a half of maps, if you want that Fox. That Fox... oh, that reminds me. Streaming now. There we go. Yeah, I have to remind myself to constantly give my stream link out in 2B2T chat. Get people in here. What the hell? Oh, I went way too far. Okay, duh. Have to go up. Anyway, yeah, so there's just so much that's been going on. Like, I'm so happy we got a competent update. But damn, does it feel bad that we've only just now gotten a competent update. Them moving to kill Java is going to be a very slow process. The first step I've noticed is that they're probably just going to make every update more and more lackluster. Like, I'm beginning to think that it's an intentional thing. You know, the armadillo wins the mob vote. Like, really? You're not going to, like, I don't know, make a more interesting mob than the armadillo? Like, the crab was a genuinely interesting mob. And they don't want that? We want dog armor, really? I don't know. That sounds really fucking stupid. And then, just the fact that, like, servers like 2B2T are probably a thorn in their side. Because they can't control a place like this, at least not easily. I'm wondering, because they started this lately, that official server listing bullshit. I'm wondering if there isn't going to be some sort of a power play with that. People using that as a criteria to, I don't know, prevent servers from being accessible. If you're not on this one very special list, we won't host or allow you to host or some shit like that. Like, I'm wondering here. There's just so many fast ones they try to pull. I do not trust Microsoft or Mojang any farther than I can throw them at this point. Microjang has demonstrated they're not on the player's side. There was no ping? Yes, there was a here ping. I'm so sorry. I thought I pinged. Yeah, I pinged. I don't know what you're talking about, June. But welcome anyway. Hi, Arabella. Welcome. So yeah, it's just kind of... It's scary what they might do to Minecraft eventually. If we could get reasonable updates And also reasonable updates on 2B2T. That would be nice. Like, I'm beginning to hope that we're not stuck in another really long limbo state where it'll just be limbo 1.19 as opposed to limbo 1.12. I really don't want us to be stuck in limbo again. No certainty or ability to update. It's just silly. Completely unrelated. Chocolate Quest the mod is unironically the best Minecraft mod of its era. Uh-huh. Never heard of it. But I guess I'll take your word for it. What's it do? It didn't work? Oh. Well, damn. If that ping didn't go out, I don't know what to say then. As a Bedrock player, I hope we stay separate. Our PvP sucks. You guys may like it for a week, but trust me, it's awful. And the restrictions on skins, yeah. There's so much more control over Bedrock that they have. Damn, that was a short one. I'm not looking forward to whatever sort of push they end up making. I wouldn't be surprised if one day they're just like, okay, we're not updating Java anymore. All new features will be on Bedrock. Man, I don't know. I just want 2B2T to last for a little while. A little while longer. I enjoy this place too much now. If it will stay up to date and fresh, like, good enough. I guess I will forever be stuck on this place. You didn't get a ping either? Oh, okay. Well, damn. Maybe it's how I... Because I did at here, but I inadvertently didn't, like, write the thing properly. So I put the here after the fact. That may have been a mistake. Or the reason why it didn't ping or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Chocolate Quest essentially 121 before 121, but adds dozens of dungeon mob items in generation that feels vanilla. Uh-huh. The models feel Java-like, too. Might have to look into that. Underrated as shit. Well, thank you, Urkeys. Urkeys. I hope I said your name right. I try to be, like, just that soothing, calm dude who makes cool shit in Minecraft. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I should... You know, I have to remember to constantly say this. So it's coming up now, the end of the year. Space Valk 3 is going to be released. The single-player world that I've been making for the last 3 years. I'm gonna put it out into the wild in about a year, or at the end of the year. Sorry, fuck. And so that's very, very soon. January 1st is just right around the corner. So look forward to that. That's coming out. You will get to, you know, look at all the crazy crap that I made in person, more than just seeing it on stream, but like you get to actually see it in person. What else? I am trying to create a map art to advertise it on 2B2T. So like, look forward to the map art that I'm doing. I'm gonna go to Spawn and like dump 1 billion copies on Spawn, so. Why didn't I answer, Lennox? I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Would I trade you the Fox or Pac-Man? Yes. Yes, I will. I'll give you both. Why not? The Fox and Pac-Man is not that. You know, that's 2 shulkers. That's not too bad. I'm gonna try and finish up that map art this week. So, we'll see. That map art is, like, taking up most of my time, sadly. But I figured, like, that's the really, like, the most in-depth way to get people's attention. That map art should at least, like, get the word out there. I want to get it out there before Christmas so that people have, like, a week to go, oh, well, Jack is releasing Space Valk 3 soon. You know, I want to queue up for that and get that. Maybe visit his channel and see him make more. Stuff along those lines. So, like, that's a higher priority than going back to spawn for maps right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a map enthusiast. But, for now, priorities have to be amended. But don't worry, I will get you your thing, Lennox. My eyes are not as good as they used to be. So, like, seeing a chat message, when there are, like, 15 other chat messages, it will just make it, you know, I won't immediately see you sometimes. You're just gonna have to bear with me on that. But I will try to, like, you know, just try to get my attention softly. I'll get back to you. Okay. Now then, sometimes here doesn't work. Oh, really? Well, that's how it goes. Is that soft? Kind of, I guess. Like, all I need to see is just your message. Like, hey, Jack, look at my message. You didn't see my message yet. Don't be afraid to do, at Jack in the YouTube chat. I will see that more likely. She say if Java goes out, it'll probably go out Xbox One edition and the console versions, and it'll probably be a bigger backlash than before. Oh, there will be a huge backlash if they kill Java. But I don't know that it will matter, because even though it will be, you know, a big drama, a big stink and all that, like, so too was the censorship and the player reporting stuff in, when was that? Late 2021? Like, when we were very obviously going to be spied on via Mojang, Microsoft, that just kind of was like, obviously, their intention. And it was very obviously not up for debate. You know what I mean? Like, it's our way or the highway. The fact that it was a handful of people who started it, and the Microsoft people were like so on board with it overnight, that just tells you that, you know, this was decided in a back room with closed curtains somewhere, and you're along for the ride, pal. And that's just the sad nature of it, you know? Sometimes there are backroom deals that decide your fate and you have no idea they even existed. As Frank Sinatra said, ain't that just a kick in the head? Okay. I didn't expect this beacon beam to be in the way. Because, see, the villagers are stupid. They're going to, like, get themselves caught on this. So I'm going to have to, well, actually, I could make a copy of this curve right here and make this room a dumbbell-shaped room. Okay, finally here, Super Zach. Welcome. Anyway. Okay, so, let me drop off this copper and iron that I've picked up. Since the days when Notch was strict on the shot, Mojang claims to care about now. Yeah. Yeah, they're not our friends anymore. The Mojangsters. The corporate overlords own their souls, and you can tell. And it's sad too, because, like, whoa, what the hell? Why you? Oh, I know why. Yeah, 48 chunks. That explains it. There we go. But yeah, there's a very clear corporate directive for Mojang. And corporate directives always go against the will of your customer base, I find. I've never seen any such arrangement happen and be a positive thing. Such a damn shame. About to finish your 1x1. Oh yes, I want it, Hover Dog. I will happily take any map art that someone is giving. Map art good. Me like map art. I go all unga bunga for map art. And by that I mean I have no, no greater sense of like control when it comes to that. Okay. So if I had to design this area to be a carbon copy of this curve, it would be like 3. 1, 2, 3. So it'll be right there. Well, shit, I dug out way more area than... Well, actually, no. No, digging out that area is probably smart, even though it's open and big. I can make this into a staircase that goes down to a second level, and that's how I'll get these guys up here. So that it may actually just be fine. You DM me the chords on Discord when it's done. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Kit. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, cool. And then it runs into the wall here. Perfect. Plans are so good. Isn't it great when a plan comes together? The irony of Mojang now, trying to destroy the past by removing old references, destroying the console version, making horror. Yeah, I know. That's really just the irony of any sort of like creator in the modern day. There is this socialist mindset that the past is by nature something that has to be destroyed or erased or altered in some manner. You can't have the past. You must always be progressing and moving forward. The past must constantly be changed and overwritten, because the past is not as good or as progressive as the present. And so if you want to go back, to the past, because sometimes the past was just objectively better, then you get this sort of duality of you're a dissident. You are worthless if you are not constantly progressing forward. And so going back to the past, even if things were objectively better in the past, which at some points they were, that is seen as treasonous. And this developer, or this mindset has been adopted by almost, not every part of the industry, but the big players in the industry. They believe and they think this. We must always be striving to move forward and be as inclusive and as blah, 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 blah as possible. And they've become so open-minded, their brains are falling out. It's all about how to shape the narrative and shape how the past is viewed. The past is no longer an objective thing. It is a thing to be controlled and changed as needed. It's not just what was, it's what it can be. And that's like really fucking depressing, because the vast majority of people don't see the past that way. They experienced whatever they experienced, they lived how they lived, and that's the end of it. Actually, I just suddenly realized I need to knock out the holes in the wall over here. And yeah, like most people don't have that socialist mindset of the past must constantly be overwritten in order to progress forward. because that's insanity. But socialism is an inherent insane, proposition. Very sad times we live in. Hey, kid. Oh, I already said that. Damn it. I'm stupid. I hate it when I do that. Worst part of Java being discontinued is probably that Java servers will no longer have any service after a while. Yep. It'll be single player forever, and then they will shut down the authentication servers. Don't think you'll be able to play without being cracked. You will eventually have to make or get a cracked launcher to be able to play the game. Because you bet your ass you will not be allowed to boot up the game in Java eventually. Because the authentication servers, if they're not going to allow you to join multiplayer, because that's also servers on Mojang's end, well, eventually being able to boot up the launcher into your profile, that's also going to go out the window. Because Microsoft will eventually look at that and go, that's a waste of money. Java, who plays that? And then they pull the plug on it, and it's like, yeah, that feels real bad, man. Low-key sad how Minecraft is so corporationalized. Yes, that's what happens when a big corporation gets a hold of your baby. They talked about when they bought it, because they bought it for over $1 billion. They talked about how they wanted Minecraft to be a 100-year-long game. It'll be relevant for us a century, guys. Nah, I don't fucking see it. I see the game crashing and burning in the next 10 years. Because they don't have the will to develop it the way they used to. Okay, I'm going to have the entrance to the stairwell be in this area. And go from there. It's a shame, too. It's just a damn shame. But, like, I've said this before and I'll say it again. All things begin and all things end. And, you just kind of have to find your way around that. You have to make your peace with it at some point. The sun rises and the sun sets. $1 billion, yep. Yeah, Notch got a really good deal out of that. Imagine making one of the most popular indie games in the entire world. In literally all of human history up to that point, you made the most popular indie game, and you got a cool several billion from Microsoft for your efforts. Interesting concept, talk about the corporatization and shitification. Yep. In shitification. Because there has also been this mindset running rampant for a long time. This mindset isn't socialist or Marxist, but it's still very selfish. And that is the mindset of, if it's not made for me, it shouldn't exist. If I don't enjoy it, it goes bye-bye. If I don't want it, it shouldn't be. If I'm not the audience for X product, I don't want X product to exist. Burn it down. That is the mindset. And goddamn is it cancerous. Like, there was this one absolute moron on Twitter who basically was dumping on anime art styles and just anime in general, while simultaneously being a furry artist. And I'm just like, you do realize you're an absolute bottom of the barrel, filth-ridden human being, right? And yet he had the gall to say that his perception of the world was just so much better than anything and everything else. Like, what? But yeah, no, there are people who unironically believe that way. In shitification is kind of just the, I don't know, the natural extent. Like, there's another concept in psychology where ideals are taken to their natural extreme. And I mean extreme extremes. Like, if you believe this one thing, whatever it is you believe, at some point you will be so committed to that ideal that you will want to push it to its logical ends, its most extreme extremes. And yeah, that idea of if it's not made for me, I don't want it to exist. Well, that's one of them. Pirating Java will be annoying. Not that anyone will kick down your door for pirating an unsold game. Yeah, I know. It's just... it's unfortunate. Have I seen a furry in real life? Thank God I have never seen a furry IRL. You don't want to see them. They are very odd folk. Some of them are not too far gone, though. From what I understand, some furries are not too far gone, but many furries are very off. Off is about the only nice way I can think of to put it. Deserve the rights of animals, hence what? Oh, man. That's really funny. I've heard of people hunting furries, or rather floating the idea of hunting a furry for sport, because if you like animals so much, it's still really weird, man. Some really wild shit exists on the internet. And not in a good thing. Not in a good way. I really wonder how the future generations, the next 3 or 4 generations, are going to shape up. Like, what sort of life will they be leading in like 100 years? Because we will have made the internet, and God, will it have been awful. And they will be cursed with an existence that is entirely dominated by that internet. Because, well, they weren't lucky enough to be born in the 90s or earlier like me. And so they will not know a world without the internet. Will it be stifling? Will it be overbearing? Will they be, I don't know, trapped? Will there be any escape? These are the questions. And I'm genuinely scared for those kids. Many of them haven't even been born yet. I feel bad for them. Like animals, but not half animal, half human? Yeah, it's because you're smart, Travis. You're a normal, well-adjusted adult. You were scared when you saw one IRL? Ooh. Yikes. The fursuits. Yeah, those are out there. Very, very out there. Least these people could do is keep their shit to themselves. I wish. That mindset has so long since fallen off. It hurts. Being able to have a private life and keep to yourself whatever that thing may be. It has gotten so bad that you have to parade around what it is that... Ugh, that's the height of degeneracy. And it doesn't feel good to stumble upon that. Do you think AI will... Oh my god, AI is going to be a nightmare for so many people. I think AI is going to really ruin people's ability to express themselves. I've had this theory for a good year now, that individuality is going to be... like, identity and the way you express your identity... A lot of that is going to be heavily regulated in fear of AI. I'm going to put stuff on that back wall. And so it's going to lead to more in shitification. Basically. That's the idea. You're not going to be able to enjoy things And you're not going to be allowed to like go outside a prescribed boundary because of basically AI. And so you're going to be put in your nice, neat little square box, and it's going to be, you know, this level or that level of enjoyment of something. And you'll be forced to conform even more than people have been forced to conform in the past. It'll be that effect where people willingly give up freedom in exchange for safety, and then they get neither. That's more or less what it'll be. Like, I am so not looking forward to that. That'll be the time, if it'll even be possible. That'll be the time to live off the grid. Although I suspect it won't be possible. Oh god damn it, that was close. I nearly cucked my drink over. Yeah, I generated, yeah, porn. Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, that's really not what I'm referring to. It'll be a panic response more than anything else. That will be the cause of a lot of trouble. AI-generated girlfriends are become a thing. I don't know. I don't know that that's going to be allowed to get to that point. Women don't like the idea of being replaced. And the AI-generated whoever, that is like peak replacement. And in this day and age, men cannot be given any sort of peace or reasonable level of enjoyment. You know, that's why you see a lot of encroaching on video games and such. Like, men's spaces have been eroded into oblivion. And like, that's part of it. That's part of enshittification. You cannot be allowed to have a moment's peace. Your hobbies and your ideas must be corrupted and co-opted to serve the greater good. This deep slate tile. And it never ends. The ride never ends. I want off Mr. Bones' wild ride. But I forgot when the wild ride began. And I don't know when it will end. And that is the way that life will be for a long, long time. Got a comprehensive streaming schedule. Yes, you go on to my YouTube channel, fuck, what do you call it? The community tab, that's it. Go on to the community tab, look there. Or go on to my Discord or my Twitter. I have them in all places. Okay, let me... 4, so that's what, 8. Okay. I want to put some more pillars here. But yeah, go on there. I have all of my schedule stuff put up there. Okay, I need... Where'd I put my basalt pillars? Polished basalt. There they are. Have I heard of the social credit system in China? Oh boy, have I ever. Yes. The social credit system is like an example of that kind of restriction of you must fall into a mold or a... You know, you can't operate outside of these considered norms. And if you do, you are penalized for it. Social credit system is the stick and the carrot system. I fully expect it probably won't exactly happen the way that it's happening in China, in America, but they'll figure out a way to implement using AI, and they'll use AI, funny enough, both to implement it and as the cause of panic. You know, we need to implement the system because of AI. It'll become both the master and the servant simultaneously. That's the beauty of AI. It does everything you need it to and then some. It becomes the jailer and the jailee. It's very, almost paradoxical. I don't see this changing anytime soon. But who knows? We could get a lucky break. If none of this is set in stone. But like, we could get a lucky break at some point. And shit get better out of nowhere. We'll see. Oh wow, it's a regular kitty cat gathering. I've got to make this passageway now. By the way, gotta go for a moment. Okay, take care, DJ. Isn't that already kind of a thing? A little bit. Fifth column just rated John. Oh, that's unfortunate. Have I heard of Jackson's water crisis? Not really. I got a notification. I have it right here. A boil water notice went out for the city that I go to college in. But like, that's just an accident. That's nothing. There's nothing unique. That's just an oopsie. Water main freeze. And now we can't guarantee the safety of the water, so boil your water. That's all that is. It's nothing interesting or like dire. It's just a, hey guys, be careful. Water might be compromised. And well, that's how it goes. Accidents happen, you know. Been without water a week due to being unsafe. Damn. That's not like new. That's a while ago. That may be why it doesn't ring any immediate bells. Oh no, please don't start this. Why can I not? Please no. Internet. Okay. Server. Oh, server must have just hiccuped. Very weird. You're less scared of AI itself and more what people will do with it. Exactly. Skynet won't be a computer acting on its own. It'll be a computer used by a few people in a room no one else can go into. Yep. God damn. Someone is messing up the server. Weird. Okay. Phew. I thought for sure my internet was dying on me. No, it's just somebody playing around with the server itself. Anyway, yeah, it's the idea of, with a powerful enough thing, a tool like AI, you have effectively almost unlimited reach. And by that I mean you can reach into people's lives and fuck with them in a way they can't see coming. And in a way they have no defense against. At least not yet. I'm wondering if that will always be the case, or if there will be some sort of, like, snafu where it goes from the people in rooms have power, and then something will change and the power balance will fluctuate and shift. That usually tends to happen. But, like, it's hard to say. Nobody knows what the future may hold. You'll buy you water and ship it to my house. I don't live near Jackson. Jackson is many hours away. I haven't lived near Jackson ever. Jackson's a shitty big city. Or a big shitty, as I like to call them. I'm so smart. And, yeah, no, I don't recommend Jackson. Jackson, no bueno. Actually, I should just use slabs here. Yeah, big cities are not fun. I don't recommend them. There's, like, no sense of deeper camaraderie in cities anymore. That used to be a big draw. You would go to a city because it felt like it was always alive and vibrant. But, like, now, I don't know, cities are awful. Stay the hell out of a city. I mean, some people can't help that. They have to live in a city, and that's fine, but if you have a choice, I highly recommend you exercise that choice. Hey, Universon, welcome. What configs work on Future? I don't know, various things, really. Electrofly, bounce, pitch lock. Whoops. Entity control and entity speed do not work. There's a bunch here that are kind of like messed up. Velocity's okay. No slow is decent. X carry works, and that's a godsend. I love X carry. What else works? View clip works. Scaffold is a little broken. Speed mine works well. Fast place works decently. Auto mine I could never get to work. It doesn't work like all the auto mines on other clients. We got some options. Some. Just depends on what you're willing to test out. This is a 7 block long. Damn it. That goes right into there. Yeah, I don't have a way to, right here, I would love to put a glowstone block right there. But I don't think it'll work. So you gotta go there. Okay, and then I'll have oh wait, no, okay, I closed that off. Something like this. You're about to say, yes, I'm in Mississippi, but Mississippi's a fairly large state. Like, there's more than one area in Mississippi. As far as I know, we've only ever had one boil water notice and one instance of water issues. But, like, those were for very, you know, unfortunate reasons, but not, like, end of the world type stuff. You know what I mean? Water treatment problems, like, I don't know what the deal is with what happened in Jackson a year ago. But, like, clearly that was a competence issue. Here we go. As in, like, the people in charge fucked up. But, like, what else is new? Other than that, it doesn't seem so bad. Hopefully I don't have to worry about something like a boil water notice. I got hit by a boil water notice after the fact one time. God damn it, that was awful. I worked in a nearby city. And this is back when I was a pharmacy tech. And everything was fine. And then one day out of the blue, I received the local text message system. Because, you know, that informs everybody, oh yeah, you know, tornado watch in your area, boil water notice in your area, you know, stuff like that. And I get this message and I'm like, uh-oh, we're under a boil water notice. Oh shit, I just used tap water, because I did that a lot, to boil water and make tea, because I drink a lot of tea. And I was like, oh fuck shit. I literally just drank the water from the city, and I got the message like an hour later. This was in... what year was that in? 2018, I want to say? 2017, somewhere in there. And oh my god, that was the worst. I had gone... how many? I couldn't even tell you how many years before that instance that I'd gone without throwing up. And that boil water notice because I think it was due to risk of E. coli. That boil water notice broke my streak. And I was like, ah, shit. I've thrown up for the first time in over a decade. Like, damn it. Because, you know, when you become an adult, your immune system's more stronger. You know, you're less likely to get sick from things. So, like, you don't find yourself barfing as often than maybe you did as a child. And I was just like, oh, no. I got hit hard. It's very unfortunate. Okay. I need... Fuck, where is it? Polished blackstone brick slab. We live in a small town, but in a scary part of that small town. Yikes. Yeah. Well, when you can, try to change that, man. I know it's a process, but like, there we go. Yeah. That is so much more nice to look at. Okay. And then let's get some... Yeah, deep slate brick. 4. And then we'll hang up some lanterns there. Somewhere. There we go. Oh. Make this area not as dark, you know? Yeah, I think that works. And then we'll have more open areas here. This will be where tool stations and things will go for the villagers. And, I don't know. Maybe beds down... Well, no. Beds downstairs are probably not as good. I'll figure it out. You know, we'll put shit here. Hopefully... Oh, yeah, I'll have to block all the damaged areas in. That reminds me, I need to do that so that no iron golems will spawn. I don't want iron golems spawning in the walls around in here. I want to... Oh, well, actually, iron golems will probably spawn on this stairwell here. And then we have this... Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I made a little copper tank. I forgot about that entirely. Let me show that off. Let me get a filler block to block all that off. I really enjoy making, like, copper tanks in the walls. Oh, damn it. Picked up the wrong block type. Like, I want there to be an intricate system of pipes that are just waterlogged in my walls to act as a sort of, like, I don't know, drainage system / sewer system, just for fun. Just because, like, it's an extra layer to the base that you don't expect. There we go. Okay, shut that off. So yeah, like right over in here, right here, there's a pipe that goes down. And unfortunately, it cuts into the villager area, so I'm going to have to fix this when I get around to it. You have a filter that you use to filter the water. Yeah, but I was at a workplace where we didn't have that. That's why I got food poisoning, or rather, water illness. It was probably just E. coli from the water. Anyway, so this is more of the internal water tank area. I'm thinking, because see, this is where it flows in from the ocean. So I'm thinking I'm gonna, like, connect the two up and then connect it up to the sewer system here. There we go. So, like, you can't, you can open the grate and get in this way. I love the water pipe. look, I've got to extend this one. And then this will be a pipe that leads down. Obviously, I've got to, you know, wall it in with more copper. And then this goes out to here, which is more, this will be where the sewers go. Ooh, copper. Speaking of. Man, speaking of copper, I wish Copper Raider were here. I don't know why. I just like his name. But yeah, these will be the sewers where, oh, I've got to exterminate the squids. Make it to where they can't spawn in here. Only the Jack-approved squid aquarium. How hard is it to acquire netherite? Not even slightly difficult. The X-ray stuff that was present way back when, like 4 months ago, that stuff has long since been removed. So you can X-ray for netherite, no problem. At the time, that was just a way to like slow people down so that progression for, you know, regular stuff would not be so difficult. Or would be a little more difficult, sorry. It would not be like overnight everyone would have netherite. But like, not only did everyone complain, there was also a dupe. And even though all that got patched really quickly and the changes were reverted, like, everyone still more or less had netherite overnight. So it didn't matter. Common Housemaster W, or L, excuse me. Common Housemaster L. And well, that's how it goes. Whoosh. 2018 was a lame year. Hey, Ninja Walrus. I wouldn't say 2018 was that bad. Like, it didn't have great parts, but it had some decent parts to it. 2018 was like some of the last best stuff on 2B2T. There were problems, but there were good parts too. 2019 is when things started going downhill, and then we had the pandemic. It's so weird. It's like 2019 knew to be the beginning of the end. It's almost like this was, I don't know, one of those pre-programmed events you find in video games. An event trigger of some kind, you know? Everything beyond a certain point is just poopy garbage. A canon event, I guess, but it's really more like when you go to a place or you talk to an NPC in games and doing an action or going to a location is the trigger that causes the event to happen, you know? Yeah, basically like a flag event, an event flag. They're called event flags in programming, I believe. And so that sets a game state the moment you do a thing or go to a place. And yeah, that's how I feel. Like, it started then, it only got out of hand. Okay, more copper. Ow. Oh, good evening, Marco. How are you? It's not evening for me. It's the middle of the afternoon, but yeah. More cats. Okay. So, I'm going to have all the villagers start in here. They might even go as high up as here. And then, I'm going to make, you know, this outcropping. So, like, they may even go as high up as in here. I don't know. I'm not really worried about it because this whole area is spawn-proof. So there shouldn't be any mobs to worry about. we can go from there, I think. Oh, piss. Oh my god. Oh, that's an awful, awful, awful place to be. God damn, I thought I lit all that up. Oh well. Alright. I want to make this outcropping over here designed exactly like this. You kitties are gonna have to leave. Make like a tree and leave. That's the one downside to having a village. The algorithm that spawns cats goes fucking crazy. And at a certain point, the cats just get underfoot. You've been summoned, Sky. Welcome. Welcome. Use some gravel? I might. I want to save gravel for concrete powder, though. I found a long time ago, about 3 years ago now, I found a really cool palette for building, and it involves the polished deep slate alongside gray concrete. And so if I want to make stuff with that, which I eventually do, it's going to involve having to save up a lot of gravel. As it turns out, gravel's more of a pain in the ass block to collect when you need large amounts of gravel. It's not as straightforward as you might like. Oh, and for those of you not aware, I'm trying to make this base as legitimate as possible. You know, with very few, next to no duplicated items, things like that. The cat-gorithm. Thank you, Iris. That's funny. So yeah, because I'm trying to make this as legit as possible, I'm not trying to, like, get copious amounts of concrete powder, which I know have been duplicated to hell and back. But, like, that's not important to me. So yeah, so before anyone says, oh, but Jack, there's just tons of, you know, duplicated concrete powder from the before times, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't care. I'm not, like, super into concrete powder right this moment anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Extended fireworks are amazing. Okay. Not really concerned about fireworks at the moment. Do I agree the bone block is terribly underrated for building? It's alright. I don't really, like, pay attention to some block types like I probably should. So it probably is a little underrated. Probably could be used for more stuff. Will it be? Probably not. I don't know. Your mileage may vary on that. Oh shit. Wrong spot. Okay. Figuring out how I laid this out is going to be annoying. Okay. So this goes directly this way. Look at these poor stupid kitties trying to escape me. It's simply humorous. Oh wait, shit. Oh, that's actually not supposed to go all the way into the wall. Okay. I'm so proud of this little storm drain design. Like, I'm so happy I came up with this idea myself. I love how dirty it looks, too. And then this is also going to feed off into the sewer system. Oh god, that's where that accumulation of mobs is. Okay. Now there's more biomes with lots more gravel in the overworld nether. Yes, but it's still a pain to have to gather all that up. I don't recommend it. Options are not limited or anything, but, like, they still involve a lot of effort. That's my problem. So if I can slowly gather gravel over the course of just me hollowing out my stuff and building and so on, I'm fine with that. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. Yes, perfect. If it wouldn't expose my cords, I would happily use a stick to just make a quick and dirty schematic of this edge and then just overlay it on this side. But, like, that's really risky. But I find that using Lightmatica to just make quick and dirty schematics of stuff you've made, just to, like, flip and turn them different ways to mirror them, that's usually a good idea. Prevents mistakes. Shader pack. I'm using complementary shaders. Really good shader pack. Okay. Uh-oh, we got a little kitty who's trapped. Oh well. Guess you just have to stay trapped forever. Calcite is terrible. Terribly useless at the moment. Yeah, I wish they'd give them, that block a ton of extra building options like they're doing to Tough. And yeah, when they gave Tough all of that extra stuff, yeah, it made it far more interesting. Like, I actually kind of want to use it now. Oh, god damn it. You stupid cats. Okay. Go. Run. Get out of here. Be free. Why did it run back? God, cats are dumb. Well, at any rate, oh man, only a few more, what, 2-ish weeks? How close are we? Oh my god, 2 weeks on the dot. Christmas is 2 weeks away, on the dot. Next Monday. Or, well, the Monday after next, my bad. Damn. I didn't even realize that till now. That's something. Okay, also, how do I get back? Here we go. But yeah, what all are you all planning for Christmas? I've already gotten my big present. I got it early. I got a standing desk. It shifts up and it shifts down. It's really fun. Apart from that, I'm just getting jeans. The good old clothing and, I don't know, whatever else. Present. Who else is getting clothes for Christmas? Isn't it fun being an adult where you only get clothes? And you actually don't mind? I'm happy to get, you know, more jeans and more shirts and stuff. Unironically, like, I would have scoffed at myself as a kid for having that thought. But I'm like, yeah, no, unironically, I don't mind getting some stuff to wear. New shit is fine. I can't believe that I would be so, I don't know, so boring as an adult, but like, here we are. Being an adult and being boring is kind of like an entitlement. You know, you're entitled to be a boring adult. Don't worry about it, you know, go into it, like steer into the skid. You will be a boring adult one day. That's okay. You are more than entitled to be a boring adult because as you get older, your energy will drop to nothing or next to nothing, and you won't want to give a shit about anything. And so being a boring adult is an escape from having to constantly feel like you have to do something, you have to give a shit, you have to have an opinion. Like, having the right to be a boring adult is kind of a small mercy, if that makes any sense to you guys. So like, yes, by all means, gift me clothing. I will be happy with that. I am perfectly all right with not having to concern myself with that sort of thing. Goddamn cats. Come to think of it, I don't even remember what I got last year now. What did I get last year for Christmas? I don't fucking remember. I mean, it was needed, whatever it was. I think it was also clothes, but it was something else too. Fuck, I'm gonna have to ask. I don't remember. I feel stupid. That's something you would normally have in the back of your head. Yeah, I got this for Christmas last year. I don't even remember that now. Damn it. It must not have been that great if I don't remember it. I mean, I'm sure I'd probably miss it if I didn't have it, but like, whatever it was I got for Christmas last year must have been nice. I don't know. Read whatever I need to read, then write the essays. You too poor to get anything anyone... Yeah, understandable. That's okay. Don't feel obliged to give people things, because that's also kind of like toxic in a way. Just small actions, even if you can't afford to give somebody something substantial, you know, small actions go a long way. Hey, I can't get you a present this year, person. Tell them that to their face. And then say, but, say for example, you live in a snowy area. I'll shovel your driveway. You know, I'll do something for you. I cannot give you a physical present, but I can give you the gift of my presence at whatever. Or I can give you an object that I already own, or I can give you, I can do something for you. You know, things along those lines. That is always, always something that will buy you a lot of love and appreciation. Okay, cool. So I just got to seal this off. So, like, don't feel bad, Sky. If you can't give anyone anything, you're not a bad person. A lot of people hinge their self-awareness and their self-worth on what they can do for Christmas. That's so silly. Like, don't do that. Clothes are boring as a kid because you didn't pay attention to them, but your parents do. As an adult, you pay for your own stuff. Yes, exactly. Your appreciation of the small things goes a lot farther as an adult. So don't feel bad. And just giving someone something as simple as a pair of socks or a hat or earmuffs, you know, good stuff. Maybe not flashy stuff, but good stuff. That also goes a long way too. Because every time they put those on, they might think of you. So that's definitely a good start for a lot of people. Well, I can't afford to give you a video game this year, or I can't blah, 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 but I can certainly give you, you know, an item you will make use of and enjoy. God damn it, cat. Cats. Go down that way. Uh-oh. I don't want to kill you. I want to curiosity you to death. There we go. This stream not sponsored by Curiosity Stream. We do not kill cats here on Curiosity. Why are you two constantly coming back? Leave. This is a no kitty zone. Construction in progress. Let me push you off into the disc. Or into the cup. Yeah, that's what we're going to call this. This is the cup. I only see the chest plate. It has an inventory because we're in Elytra. Oh, what do I have second armor set in the inventory? This, in case I quickly need to swap. For whatever reason. Basically, I'm a very prepared type person. I probably don't need the second chest plate. You're probably correct. Repel the invader. Fun fact, by the way, about my armor set. Ignoring the bra elytra. That's just something I got from, I don't know, some random kit. Fun fact about this set of armor. Okay. It's all netherite and all that. But the Master Race, Diamond Vanguard, Repel the Invader, and Regal Crown, these are all my original armors from the lands. I'll put up the chest plate because I really genuinely don't need it. And I've got a backup one, but this is from Takeout Menu's Cutie Kit, so obviously it's not like Razor Air. That was my elytra. I was wearing the bra because it had Curse of Vanishing, and if I died, I didn't want anyone to have that. Although if I die, I will lose this armor and someone will pick it up because this is from the lands. Like, this is armor I made in literally 2012. About this time, 2012, I was making my very first set of God armor. Because you could, for the very first time in 2012, 11 years ago, you could make armor with Unbreaking 3 on it. That was the very first time you could do that, because I think anvils were added to the game at that time. And I was like, hell yeah. Give me the ability to make my armor last. Because you'd get hit from mobs over and over time your armor would just wear down to nothing. And that was a huge advantage to being able to renew your armor. I loved it. Because it gave you a reason to make good armor. Instead of just wearing vanilla diamond crap. Because you knew, well, it's just gonna... Oh, fuck. It's just vanilla diamond crap because you know it's gonna break in a relatively short amount of time. Alright, Mr. Bat. You may not be extinct on 2B2T, but if you get anywhere near me, you will be. Anyway. So yeah, it's a matter of, like, I have very, very carefully curated a set of this armor in some way for 11 years. Like, I can't believe I'm still using the same armor name and all the fixings on it. The only thing I don't have, because this is Swift Sneak, the only thing this doesn't have is Soul Speed. And I'm debating whether or not I even care about Soul Speed, because the Master Race, because of how old it is, you know, this was original Diamond shit, it's unrepairable via the Anvil stuff, so I can't rename it. I can't mess with it. And I'm curious if I should bother remaking it or not. You know how you can remake armor? Like, it would lose kind of the nostalgia value, I guess, if I did that. But like, it does need updating, and I don't know. Soul Speed is not really worth it, in my opinion. Because, like, unless you're making a water, soul sand, or soul soil, sort of a water tube, there's a certain water channel you can make. It's really cool. Was that set duped? God damn, it was ever... This, dude, Liquid Rain, this set, way back before Netherite and stuff, this stuff has been duped to hell and back. But most of those sets have been lost. I had an entire stash full of these at the lands, and I gave it away to someone. Because I didn't expect to ever come back. And then, lo and behold, this year, you know, here I am. So, like, I know one or two people who have some of this. But by and large, this armor is not in circulation. Oh, damn it. I was going to cut line of sight, you bastard. You explodey asshole. Anyway, so, like, it's not hyper valuable, but it is somewhat valuable enough that people would probably go, oh, that's Jack's armor, I better get that. Especially if someone killed me or if I died at spawn or the like. That would be a point of interest for a lot of folks. And I guess I can't blame them. I still have on Berserker, for those of you who have, I don't know, just joined or whatever, I still have the original Elytra. The very first Elytra on my alt Basaka in that ender chest. I am not taking that Elytra out. Like, that is going to stay with me. That is like the one point of major history that I still have, the original Elytra. Okay. Damn it. Who the hell? I'm gonna come back to a menagerie of horrors, aren't I? No? Okay. Free copper. We always take free copper. Those copper pipes won't engineer themselves. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this whole area back in here is just a nightmare. This is from when I bombed everything. The reason there are so many, like, holes and, like, the walls are not flush and there are mobs, it's from the bombers exploding. Can you believe that was 4 months ago I was blowing everything up? God, that just, like, blows my mind. No pun intended. Did I have stacked armor before 1.19? Yes, we all had stacked armor in 1. We got stacked armor in early 1.11. And we, more or less, we sat on the stacked armor, then it got heavily duped and circulated. So, like, stacked armor was not new. It wasn't unique. Like, everybody has had stacked armor at one point. Okay, I think I can make that jump. Never mind. Yeah, stacked armor was interesting and all. Oh, shit. There we go. Ow. Also, I was disappointed earlier when I logged on. I was away at my map art site building my map art, and came back for the stream. And I came back to a not updated 2B2T times. What the hell? Guy who maintains this? I don't know who it is. But, like, I feel like griping, I guess. Like, I wanted an update to the 2B2T times. I loves me some 2B2T times. I love how the paper said it was 2B2T in times, and then it 2B2T'd everywhere. Is a Morbius joke still, like, in vogue? Am I out of touch for having made a Morbius joke? No, it's the children who are wrong. Props to you if you get that reference. Time flies? No? Oh, good. No. Cool. I can still make a Morbius joke. Happy to know that. Happy to hear that. Was stacked armor just for the keks, or was it actually useful? It was moderately useful. Now, unfortunately, by the time we got stacked armor, you also had the ability to kill people in, like, 3 crystals. Stacked armor was not going to save your ass from death. It was really useful to not have to repair your armor in the middle of a crystal fight. That's it. That's all that it stood for. Stacked armor was merely convenient. But was it like OP is all hell? No, not really. Oh god. I'm just gonna, like, ignore that hole of mobs, that den of monsters, and just say, it'll be fine. It'll go away on its own. That misshapen wart on your cheek that wasn't there yesterday, or that misshapen mole, sorry. That oddly shaped mole that wasn't there on your back, 2 weeks ago, it'll go away. Don't worry about it. Definitely don't go to a dermatologist. That's my attitude to the mobs. Like, it'll go away. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the stacked armor. So all stacked armor was just a flex point that was convenient for, like, not having to swap out older bits of armor. As your armor broke, it would just break one set at a time, as opposed to everything breaking all at once. And so it was useful for that. In the olden days, and when I finally finish Storytime with Jack Episode 3, you will be able to hear. In the old days, stacked armor was godly. But we've not had that be the case for a long time. Oh, god damn it. I thought it backed away. Motherfuckers. Yeah, back in the day, when you had to use armor as your only means of surviving, if you wore down all your opponent's armor and there were no totems, you could easily kill them. Even if they were eating a god apple, even if they were chugging god apples, you could still kill them. Because the defense of armor was just so vital to not dying. But by the time the crystal came about, stacked armor was kind of power crept. It was still useful. You'd still wear it rather than not. But, like, you could participate in crystal PvP and still win with or without stacked armor. You just had to be more conscious about it. Because, like, crystal PvP is all about balancing, how you're moving, where you're moving to, how many totems you're popping, etc., etc. Like, it's not the same. Stacked armor didn't throw too big of a wrench into the plans of your average CPvPer. That said, however, not having to stop to repair your armor between fights was still valuable. Because, you've probably seen in a lot of those montages, people will stop, open a chest or a box of shulkers, or of XP, and just start, like, casting tons of XP over themselves. Because if they didn't, their armor would break and they would die. Because you still need that armor. But that said, you know, it wasn't like the end of the world, I guess. Still a good idea to have armor. Always has been. But in the old days, stacked armor was so overpowered. Let's see here. I'm going to use up this granite because I don't like granite. Here we go. Oh my god, this has become a cat hole. Anyway, do I feel as if the rise of modern Minecraft has bred the acceptance in lazy updates, or is it something else? I think it's a combination of fatigue of the game. People kind of just expect a lazy update now, sadly. People also probably know there's not too much Java left for Minecraft, as sad as that is. And so as a result, you know, they're kind of... expectations are intentionally being dialed down. You can tell. Will it matter in the long run? I don't think so. I think if Mojang wants to kill the game, they're more than able to. Ever since they were like, yeah, Bedrock is the game. It is the definitive version of Minecraft, guys. Bedrock is Minecraft. No, it isn't. It is the knockoff abomination. Oh my god, there's so much here to fucking fill in. God damn it. This is gonna take like an afternoon to fill in all this crap. I'm not gonna bother too much farther. But yes, the idea of being a lazy SOB has more or less become accepted. Maybe Reddit does factor into that. Ever since Notch started pandering to Reddit as opposed to 4chan, you could see, and that started like toward the end of beta, you could see a definitive, you know, change. Go! Fucking cat. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore what any one factor you can point to. There are so many of them. So many causes for why things have gone to shit. Obviously, Mojang being taken over by Microsoft is the big one. Is an OG Minecraft Bedrock is not a legit version. Xbox or Java were versions to play. Yeah. Yeah, there's a soullessness to Bedrock, isn't there? A lack of care and concern put into how it works. It's just so damn sad. Oh well. Bedrock is a port of Minecraft. Imagine Mario to PC and saying this is the real Mario, fuck the one on Nintendo. Yeah, maybe. Hey Mo, how are you? I love 121 for now, to be honest. Yeah, for now, it's fine. It still needs a few bits of extra polish. But, like, it's fine. It's not as good as 1.16. For some reason, post 1.16 Minecraft has just been an exercise in less is more. Which is silly. Okay. Oh my god. I like cats, but, like, could you not be in the way while I build? Why are they so eager to get up in there? Holy shit. It's just a hole. I'm about to commit feline genocide. But I know certain people will get upset if I do that. Okay, so it curves around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stairs. Okay, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stairs. So we actually need to level it off on this. All right. Got a nice little relaxing song. I'm kind of getting tired of ranting about Mojang for today. I'm not gonna lie, I've had enough of it. I've done it a lot already. Mojang sucks, we know. News at 11. Just put out the new TPT clip video, your first CPV. Okay, cool. I'm fine with not every update being huge. If every update was as big as 1.16, the game would become very bloated very quickly. I mean, yeah. Jack just leads and get leads? Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, even if I did get leads, they would still get in the way. Okay. So I'm trying to compare the hole on the right versus the hole on the left. It's getting there. 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks across. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks across. Okay. Yeah. And then on this Y level is where... Okay, that's that overhang. Yeah, that's perfect. There we go. Okay. Let's get that there. Hey, Morbid Rain. I miss the old days before Rusher. God, don't we all? Do you think there's some working dupe right now? Probably, Marco, but, like, it's impossible to say for the moment. Because I don't know. I've never been able to, like, figure out dupes on my own. I've just never been that good. I've always had the privilege of knowing enough people who would in turn tell me about a dupe. And that did happen for like 1.19. But also, I'm trying to go as legit as I can on this space, so I don't really care if there's a dupe or not. If for some reason tomorrow, let's say, it were revealed to me, hey Jack, there's a dupe and here's how you do it. And it's just given to me in plain English, and it's super easy or whatever. And even if it's a little difficult, fine. I don't know that I would use it. And that's such a weird thing to think and say, because every time I've had a dupe, I've been like, yes, I have to abuse it. Let's dupe. And it's getting to the point where I'm like, I can take it or leave it. I know there would be plenty of people who'd hop online immediately and start a stash. Fully aware that that's how it would go. And you know, more power to them. I'm not particularly in the mood to care. And like, the worst part of it is, part of me is going to be kicking myself later on. Last week, with the user worlds section, we reviewed an old user world, and then I showed off the old version of Space Valk 3 from 2019, the one the nerds griefed. And I was quite proud with what all I had done there. One of the big things was a gigantic line of chests that had been lined up in a gigantic wall that had every item in the game in it. This was in 1.12, so obviously things have changed. And I was just like, yeah, I'm really proud of this because this is like the biggest, most wealth I've ever had. In all honesty, I don't know that I would do that again. Like, maybe not. I don't know. At this point, I'm not too concerned about wealth, about acquiring items. Disregard shops, acquire items. Oh wait, sorry, this goes one block farther. So I don't know at this point. Because I'm enjoying grinding up my stuff. No, I've never used a shop, Dots, and I never will. Shops are bad. They're bad for you, they're bad for the economy, they are bad for the mindset. They're bad for what people perceive to be like healthy, a healthy use of their time. Shops have always like corrupted people on some level. It's either the corruptive power of being able to sell items to people and people actually buying them, which in turn gives you a sort of soft power over them. And there's just like, there's so much logistical trouble with being in a shop situation. I don't know. Some people love the thrill of it. Some people are like, I'm of the opinion that it's a cancer. Shops have been a problem ever since they became popular. I don't realistically know what you could do to minimize their existence. Oh my god, fuck off, cat. Run the other way, please. Just dancing right up and down in front of where I gotta put blocks. How rude. I'll sell you to a Chinese mystery meat market. God damn it, there's so many cats. Best thing about dupes would be how they'd fuck over the shops. Yeah, but would they though? Like, for now, they'd probably be really, really valuable, but even the shops would benefit from that though. Because they'd just increase their stock, they'd increase, you know, all the cool 1.19 shit that you have to actually work for, you'd no longer have to work for. And I know some people are salivating at that idea. I'd no longer have to grind up the items I want. I mean, I guess. But that gives me a feeling of accomplishment. Like with this base in particular, I'm especially happy because it has been a thing that I've made inch by inch, you know, block by block. And all of these things are things that I made. Like these shulkers of cobbled deep slate, I went out of my way to make those. These are mine. I didn't buy them or purchase them. I didn't give anyone anything. Like, I took my time and my effort, and my reward is that I have something to show for it. So in all honesty, I'm still of the opinion that House should have wiped everything that he did and just not apologized for that. I get why he did it, but like, oh well. I think everybody would have a lot more fun if you had to grind. But at the same time, it does kind of cut down on the spirit of 2B2T to clamp down on a dupe, things like that. Ah well, I get it. Slaves, I mean villagers, yay. Yes, it's time for them to congregate in a camp of some kind Like this area, for example. You know, I've got to make a little staircase that goes down. And in that camp, they can concentrate. It'll be great. It'll be good for their health. It'll be good for my health. It'll be good for my wallet. Why not? One block at a time, yes. Paying IRL money for TBD items sounds like the most... And the thing is, it makes sense. Given the context of why you might do that, it makes sense. You can't really, like, stop people from doing that shit. But goddamn, can you ridicule them for it? And probably should ridicule them for it. Okay. Oh, these are polished slabs. Damn it. Yeah, I don't have enough slabs that are polished. Good enough. Okay, cool. Trying to remember the order that I had this all arranged in. I love how this looks, this hallway. Like, ignore the lack of development to it. Like, this is how it'll look when it's totally done. And then it goes up to here. So I plan on making a counterpart little alcove with a door there. Oh my god, there are so many fucking cats everywhere. This place is gonna stink of cat urine. Well, if Minecraft blocks had a smell anyway. Okay. Looking at it, I don't think it's gonna be a problem to, like, make a little hole and then have it go down this way. I don't think that's gonna interfere with any of the pipes. Should be fine. Actually, I think we should go up to this area. And indent this. And then make the stairs going from the top to the bottom as opposed to from the bottom to the top. Goddamn cats. Move. Oh, this is Ellie. Oh yeah, this is the other Ellie. Whoops. I have an IRL cat, for those of you wondering. I have an IRL cat that looks exactly like that. So that's why I named her Ellie. After that. Kitty. Real life kitty. And if you want to see what real life Ellie looks like, you can join our Discord and scroll through the pets section. There is a sizable lot of pets that people posted pics of. And those people, like, oh my god, we love our pets, don't we? Purple glass panes, I thought it was portal blocks. No, yeah, this looks cool, doesn't it? I love how it gives the sea lantern behind it sort of an aura as you move around and change perspective. Like, it doesn't look too bad, but like it's like the sea lantern is glowing a light lavender color. I love that look. Such a good color. Okay, now... Oh, perfect. Okay. So it curves, goes down this way. Should house increase the player limit? I don't think it matters. For now, it's probably fine. But like, increasing the player limit's probably not a bad idea. We'll see. I've been hearing rumor, I guess, of this Elrich MC guy. Him and his fans are going to start a sort of incursion, but like on 2B2T as opposed to like... Because they're from outside 2B2T. They're the Spanish speakers. So, like, they're going to do an incursion on 2B2T, even though they're not, like, actual 2B2T players. It's very weird. It's sort of like an anti-incursion, I guess. An invasion. don't know how to put it. We've never really had something like that in the past. So I don't know. It's weird. It's all very strange. I don't think they'll be successful. But, you know, crazy is as crazy does. And they're a bunch of crazy Spanish speakers, so... I've noticed a huge presence of Spanish speakers, a huge influx in the last 2 months. Like, half the chat I cannot read because it's in Spanish sometimes. Depends on the time of day, of course, but, like, it's very weird. I'm wondering if this is a permanent demographic shift or if this is just a flash in the pan, you know, they'll all get bored and leave because... Very strange. I should use the continuity mod. It basically merges glass and lanterns. Oh, yeah, connected textures. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that. I had that when I used Optifine. And then when I stopped using Optifine, I got used to not having the connected textures. But, like, I do miss it. Connected textures are awesome. I probably should get that. Aha. Alright, you kitties will be happy to know that the upstairs and downstairs are now connected. Run for the hills. Go. Flee. There we go. They're also eager to run away from me. It's very strange. Maybe I should tame every cat that spawns. So if you want an authentic Jacktherippa cat, you can. Eventually. I would have to work out a way to, like, transport it. There. Okay. Party queue is still 5-0 as usual. Yeah, it's not really like we're craving an influx of newer players. We don't really need a limit raise like we did back in 2017, 2018. Which is funny, because you wouldn't have been able to raise the player limit back then due to just how shitty everything was in general. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I can't go back to, like, 112. The sheer amount of things that have been added, the optimizations, the general betterment of Minecraft over the course of, like, 6 updates, 7 updates, something crazy like that. It's just made it impossible to, like, go to ancient times. You know what I mean? It just would be weird. Okay, so I don't have this part slapped. Aside from the chat, there isn't really an effect on it. Yeah, I don't think that's too big of a deal. Go extra E-Fly, jokes aside, you agree though? Wait, you have a 720 kilometer, or was that from back then? Do you mean now or do you mean then? Because, like, if you've got a killer E-Fly, I am all for that. If it had freeze for 6 years, yeah. I mean, I wonder... I was having a debate with myself last night on this idea. If we had been updated to 1.13, and then obviously 1.14 and 1.15 and so on, would that have forced some sort of a shift in, like, the dichotomy of Minecraft? Would we have been able to get better stuff? Would it have had any effect at all? Like, maybe? Maybe not. Too hard to say, I know. But, like, it's an interesting idea. As bad as those versions were, would they have forced House and others to develop the stuff needed to make them not so shitty? Because those updates were really poor performance-wise. So, I don't know. I'm still kind of torn on the idea of having a laggy 1.13 2B2T and that just be the norm. And then we would have had a laggy 1.14 2B2T and a laggy 1.15. And it would have been hell. We would have languished through it for literal years. And it would have taken until 1.16 for us to get a semi-decent, you know, version of 2B2T where it's stable again. Would that have helped aid in the development of utilities like Folia? Or would it have taken us being on such shitty versions of Minecraft for so long for something like Folia to come about? So in other words, we had to have the Dark Ages. Oh, hi. Hi to you too. There we go. There we go. I forgot. I've got to keep advertising while streaming. Anyway, so yeah, was it A that caused B, or did it not matter? You know, that's the bit of curiosity that I have. Because Folia is great. I'm so happy we got this. This has just been... Oh, man. This has just been such a boon. Highland? What the fuck? Why is he asking me about Highland? Some dude is messaging me asking about Highland. Is Highland back? That's a faction name. Are you Elite Tier PL? What now? Damn, Highland is a name I haven't seen in a long time. Is Highland still around? Like, seriously? That was 112. Okay, I thought so. I didn't think that Electrofly was still about. .god.cc. No thanks. Weird. There are all sorts of odd people who message me when I advertise or when I just talk, when I just say shit. Bye, friend. Okay. Weird, but whatever. 115 wouldn't have been as bad. It was the update that solved most of the lag issues. Really? I heard it the other way around. I heard it from a fairly good authority that 115 was just as laggy as 14 and 13. And that it was 116 that solved a lot of that shit. But I don't know for sure. Like, I don't have that knowledge or skill to be able to tell you. But damn, I hope that's the case. Maybe 115 would have been better. I don't know. How many players can it hold right now? Probably 100. It could probably hold another 100 players. Honestly, like with Folia, we probably could go up to 500 players. That's almost double what we got now. So, like... Now, obviously, that's a guess. I can't know that for sure. But that said, like... It's probably not too far off the mark. With Folia being as good as it is, it doesn't seem to matter. So, like... Maybe? But I guarantee you that's not going to happen because, I mean, if 500 players could get online, I don't think there'd be much of a need for priority any longer. I'm pretty sure regular queue would be 50 to 100 at most. And it would fall off real fast. Because, like, getting in would be effortless. Now, it's hard to know for sure without doing it, how things would proceed. But that would not shock me. Okay. I love seeing something you're making just slowly come to life right in front of your eyes. A design you have just slowly become wrought out of the natural crap of the world, slowly brought into existence as its organized, beautiful self. I think I'm smelling some popcorn. Somebody's making popcorn. I want some. Okay. So this also terminates on this edge over here. Okay, cool. Right there. Perfect. You've seen it close to 500 before? Wow. When? Like, I wasn't playing at that time when it was about 500, almost that. Was it back when 1.19 went live? Or was that... Oh, wait, no, I know when it was. That was the April Fool's 2022. Or no, that was April Fool's 2023. Holy shit. Yeah, that was last year's April Fool's when we expected the server to not update at all, and like all the anti-cheats were off, and like all sorts of craziness was doable. I believe that was like a hard test of Folia or something. Whatever April Fool's of last year was. Or no, sorry, early this year, because it's not next year yet. I'm confusing myself. But yeah, that was definitely wild. Saw it near 500 maybe a month ago. More reason that 400 spiked to 460. Okay, so maybe we can have that many. Well, in that case, it was a Friday night. Ah, that explains a lot. Very understandable, Hoverdog. Friday nights and Saturday nights have always been big traffic days. Because, you know, kids are getting off from school. People are off for work on the weekends. You know, there's unwinding time to be done. People are you know, dedicating to whatever group project they're doing, things like that. It makes sense. Ah. Okay. Mira Hayes, Wiki Highland, okay, friend. What? Oh, he actually unironically linked me the wiki page on the Highland. Like I care. What the fuck? Why? Sure, whatever. Highland isn't relevant, but yeah. Okay. Now what, okay, so I just decorated this with deep slate brick all the way over to here. And then I got same pattern as over there. There we go. I need to make more big etho doors and stuff like that. Just scattered around the base. Those are so cool. Okay, let's see here. I need more polished deep slate brick. Get like 8 stacks. That should do it. Weird. Okay. Can I press F3? Wow. Only to know how much FPS I got. Golly, boy, you make a hard drive, or hard bargain, Krisev. Man, I'm totally gonna press F3. Yeah, any day now, I'll press F3, I promise. I can't exploit the terrain you're building on. Could you please reveal your coordinates to me? Put Highland Imperium in their place. I do not care. This dude is apparently Russian. You must go. Okay, take care, Marco. Thanks for coming out, man. Oh, wait. Fuck. I goofed. I goofed. Yeah, this needs to be 5 blocks tall. Oh no, what did I mess up? Did I mess this up or did I mess... I think I messed up. Yeah, this part is what I messed up. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I've got to push the entire ceiling up 1 block. Yikes. Been trying to figure out a 3-block tall piston sand door. Made it so angry it gave up on a 2-block tall is easy, but 3 is hell. Yep. Yeah, the principles don't apply as readily when you scale certain things up. But that said, I'm sure there's a tutorial out there you can follow. Go. Damn cats. Wait, is this the 3-block tall? Yeah, this area is 3 blocks tall. Good thing I've been working out. Who? Me or him? Not quite sure what you mean, but sure, whatever. Got the feeling jump up and touch the ceiling? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. Not quite sure what you're on about, Pigeon, but sure. If you feel like jumping about, do it. 25 Voco versus one guy. Highland, too much for Voco. Let's just do ignore reap 5. There we go. Problem solved. Like, it's one thing to shitpost. It's another thing to bring up crap I have no idea or care about. Like, that has to have been stuff from way back when. Highland versus Voco. Neither of those groups are around anymore, are they? Aren't Voco dead? It's just so strange to see messages like that out of the blue. You said you had to lift the whole ceiling up. Oh, I see. I see what you meant now. Well, I meant I had to push the ceiling's boundaries up 1 block. But yeah, I see what you mean. You're very clever, Pigeon. Okay. It's just this area on the left. Now is the part of the stream where you all get very sleepy. You're hearing the sound of my voice, and it is drifting you off slowly to lullaby land. You're all having your eyelids suddenly become unimaginably heavy, and everything you think of is about sleeping. You are all listening intently to my voice, and as a result, you will all soon be in Lullaby Land, but before you do, make sure you type your credit card numbers in the little code in the back of your credit card in the chat now for everybody to partake. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, stop the yapping, Gabriel. No, you. I'll stop the yapping when I'm dead. I enjoy yapping too much. $4.76. Well, thank you. Yes, you're all very, very sleepy now. And soon, I too will be sleepy. Because I didn't get any fucking sleep last night. But that's another problem for another day. Okay. Oh, this top block here is supposed to be the polished andesite. I'm having a staring contest with a cat. Get out of here. Okay. What is it with them and getting in the spots I want to build? So every 3 starting there. Yeah, that's doable. That's good. Yeah. Okay, goody 2 shoes. Weird, but alright, whatever. Don't make you sleep, you have to be awake. Oh yeah, I guess you actually are unironically likely to fall asleep, Travis. If you fall asleep, I don't take any responsibility for your falling asleep. I apparently have that soothing quality to my voice, so like, fair enough. I understand. Some people like that. I don't really see it, but like, sure. Maybe I should do that ASMR shit anyway. I've heard that it's like something people really like. I don't know what on earth I would do. Did you know they could spawn like that? Oh yeah. Pop Bob Griefs you ASMR! That's so fucking good. That's a great idea. Thank you so much, S-Man. I appreciate that type of ideaism. Just donate a free fucking, you know, $100 bill into my bank account with shit like that. Pop Bob Griefs you gently ASMR. I'm gonna fucking parody that. Thank you. That is a wonderful idea. It's so stupid, it works. I'm writing that down. Hold on. I have a bunch of... I have a little idea thing where I'm like... Yeah, here we go. Where I like write down dumb shit ideas and then I try to sometimes do them. That's a great idea, S-Man Chan. Thank you. Pop Bob. Griffs you. And then in parentheses out to the side, it says ASMR. Perfect. I will be doing that at some point. Thank you. Message retracted. Oh god, what did you say, Universe? And I didn't see it. Also, I got it done. Okay, so we got 2... Oh wait, I gotta get a mahogany door. Or mangrove door, whatever the fuck that wood type is. Okay, yeah. Oh, and I need a lantern to hang up there. Tass would listen to that every night. Oh, would he ever? Tass is a strange fellow. But I get the feeling it's strange on purpose. What mods do I use, Owen? Let's look them all up. I use the Anti-Flower Exploit mod, which is private. Baritone, Bobby, Indium, Iris, Lightmatica, Lithium, Malilib, mod menu itself, Replay mod, Shulkerbox Tooltips, Sodium, VF Fabric. Oh, I didn't know that would happen. And World Edit. And then World Edit CUI, just for ease of use of World Edit. Okay, 1 lantern plus a door. Mangrove, even though it looks like mahogany. Sure, whatever. Okay. That will work. Mahogany in Minecraft. What does anti-flower do? It makes flowers and bamboo not rotate and offset. So I can show you flowers and grass, and it doesn't offset. The offset is completely uniform for all blocks. And so it's not possible to coordinate exploit. So I can look at flowers, bamboo, grass, etc., and it not compromise my location. Okay. The villager hovel area is almost complete. I've been thinking about building a second layer to this, like probably right over in here. I should probably cover this up as well, because I need a little bit more space to like make everything look good, I guess. No. I'd be afraid to like flower related coordinate exploit. That has been there for years, man. Flower related coordinate exploit has been a thing for a long, long time. So like trying to prevent that from biting you in the ass is really difficult if you don't have the anti-flower texture rotation. Which thankfully I do, because the guy who made it is brilliant. Okay. Probably gonna have to make the staircase around this way. I definitely want to close that up first. And then the copper bits, that's all in here. Yeah, I've got to get all this. Oh, hey, Space. There isn't anything like that as of now. Rotations are still coordinate-based, yes. For now, it's fine. Just don't show them, and you'll be okay. But flower coordination has always been a problem. Okay, let's... I need all this. Oh, I definitely need all this. Yeah, I've got to fill this lower area in at some point. But this is so much space to work with, I kind of want to put a room in here. Somewhere? It's like, I don't know where. Maybe I could, like, have a room that comes off of this area and then goes behind and is like, maybe up in here I could put a bedroom for myself. Yeah, I think I might actually do that. I don't know. Well, at any rate, I'll leave those here for now. I love that the copper's already beginning to get all rusted and weathered and shit. Okay, yeah, that about matches that. All right, how many blocks long did I make it? I make some things, and then I never note the dimensions I use to make them. 1, 2, 3 blocks long, okay. Okay, so this is going to be a hole that will occupy a gigantic pipe, and it'll go down to the sewer area down there. Perfect. Oh, Copperator, you're here. As soon as I start laying the copper pipes, guess who shows up? Like magic. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you showing up. Okay, I've got to... Yikes, I've got to like pave all of this. Okay, so like right here... Okay, so it doesn't immediately brush with the mobs, the hell pit over there. This will come down like this. He can smell it, yeah. Well, you can actually, funny enough, if you touch metals, you can smell like certain oils on your hands being degraded by the metal, which is what gives it that metallic odor. Most metals don't actually have a smell to them until you touch them and the oils on your hand begin to break down. That's where that comes from. Okay. By the way, Jack, I'll send the 2 worlds in tomorrow. Okay. Alrighty, I look forward to it. Also, another thing, I'm going to take a second look at Franknificent's museum, the 2B2T museum. I know I already reviewed it and looked through it once. As it turns out, I got a hold of a more... Uh-oh. Well, so much for the hellhole. Anyway, I got a hold of a more up-to-date version. And so a lot of things that were left out of that first museum tour, I'll be able to show off. Like the area around the museum, which in my opinion was just as fun. There's a lot of stuff that I had to look at that I had no idea existed. So like, I missed a lot of stuff. And I didn't feel right continuing to miss all that stuff. I'm going to fill this all in as best I can. Hey, what would we do if Pyrobyte said his name right joined? Oh, if Pyrobyte joined the server? I mean, I would reach out to him if he was really Pyrobyte. Other than that, I don't know. I wouldn't mind trying to, like, base up with him again. I doubt he'll ever do that. Like, I'm just gonna be real, that's probably never gonna happen. Pyro is not likely to ever join the server again. Like, I've just kind of given up on that idea, man. It's okay. You know, I understand. People have their... They want stuff to happen, you know? They want to see a an interesting outcome. People like the idea of a long, teary-eyed reunion. But, like, the real world doesn't work that way. So, unfortunately, just is what it is. Think iTristan will? Probably not. I don't see iTristan joining either. It takes too much effort to get in. They don't traditionally tend to make an effort. I could be wrong. He might, but it's not likely. Okay, so this will be more sewer. I'm just gonna fill in from down here. Damn, this area is so fucking large. I'm just gonna have to like cut off a part of it and just fill in everything above it and leave everything below it open for now. If I had like the fill command in World Edit or some other thing like that, I could easily fill in all these tunnels. But sadly, it don't work that way. You dozed off. Joining what? If Pyrobyte joined the server, I think is what he means. Pyrobyte's not going to join the server. I mean, it's just how it is. Gone are the days when a bunch of old names that I recognized were frequent players. Drain 1000 troll. Yep. You know what I mean, Universon. You are exactly right. That was on the fan server, what he's referring to. I was an impatient idiot with power. And so I drained 2 kilometers worth of ocean. On accident. Just through my own foolishness. I was like, yeah, drain 1000, get rid of all this water. God, did it ever. Next thing I knew, I had to refill all that ocean because it drained way too much. 2 kilometers of ocean is a huge, huge area. 3 embarrassing 5 me. Lucky for me, it was an easy fix and it didn't matter. But it's one of those jokes that everybody likes to make reference to from back in the day. It was almost a year ago now when I did that. It brought you back to the server. The update to 1.19. All the good shit coming into 2B2T was like a blessing in disguise. I absolutely love 2B2T when it was at its best. Even post-Rusher, it still had some good moments. It was just the fact that we were stuck on 112. And it just wasn't worth it. And then it updated. And I was like, well, okay then. Guess it's worth it now. Shit, I need way more than just this. It's getting there. I'm starting to slowly fill it all in. Best to just build up to a certain point. Love this ridged pipe. It sort of gives the internal bits of the pipe some character. Shit. Use the wrong form of your, but sure the message got through. My cat likes my streams. Well, good. Or your cat likes my streams. That's what it means. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Why do I sound like Nathaniel Snackathan? I don't know. I have no idea who that is. What kind of idiot would drain 1,000? Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're listening to him, Snux. So what kind of idiot would listen to a person who drains 1,000, huh? But no, in all honesty, like, that was just an impulsive moment of stupidity that I was quickly made to regret. It was alright, though. Oops. At the end of the day, it didn't do any lasting damage, and you know, that's how it goes. Okay. Just spam water everywhere. Luckily, filling these pipes in is super easy. Okay. Oh good, okay, it's filling out at head level. Ignore the flashing. Who's the bigger fool? The fool or the fool that follows? Yeah, more or less. Unless we get a slab, wall, stair variant of every building block, I'm happy. Yes! I too would like to agitate for that, Snux. Sadly, I don't think Mojang is listening any longer. So who knows? Whether or not that'll come to pass will be a matter of time. I would like to think Mojang will probably add more building variants eventually. They're probably just saving it for a specific, you know, good reason / occasion. I can say he wasn't fit for the job, no. Most certainly not. Oh. So I got this. Okay. And then that goes in like that. That's not so bad. The piping works. But well, first of all, this is a block too low. Like right here, this needs to be filled in. And then I need to fill in this section so that the villagers don't, like, get out. That's what, 4x4, so that's like a 16 block long area. I'm probably just gonna hollow this whole area out anyway. Realistically, I'm probably gonna make a Because, like, this is right below the villager containment area. So this is going to be a staircase that leads down. And so I'll probably just occupy this whole area anyway. So this is probably going to get hollowed out. So actually, having the villagers here is probably just fine. It doesn't really matter in the long run. I don't see it mattering, that is. Even if it's creative only, yeah. I don't think they would do that, though. If they're going to add stairs, slabs, and walls for every major block, they're going to add them all in a survival-friendly manner. Like, I don't see them doing it for creative mode only. For the usage of adventure maps and nothing else. Like, that's not realistic. While I don't doubt they will do something stupid, I don't think they're that stupid. Hey, M11, how are you? It's been a while since I saw you in here. Nice to see you again. I don't know, maybe it hasn't been that long, and maybe I'm just going senile and I've forgotten. Either way, happy to see you. Jack, should I donate? I don't know. Should you? I can't answer that question for you. I would not mind, if that's what you mean. But, like, only you can know if you should donate or not. Opinion on OP onions on Crafter. I like the Crafter block. It looks cool. It's obviously going to be versatile. It's going to be useful. I'm not, like, super concerned with it because I don't... You know, I'm not going to be using it to make much. I'm just going to be real with you. Like, nothing immediately springs to mind that I just need the Crafter to make it with. You know? Like... I don't know. I'll use it for something, I'm sure. It's not a useless block by any means. It just doesn't jump out at me as something I have a valuable application for right this moment. It's the kind of block I'm going to look at and go, oh yeah, that's really valuable to have right in this one instance. I'll probably use it for that. But what that is something I'll figure out later. Not a big deal right now. I'm happy they did finally add an autocrafter to the game. After literally a decade of us bitching about it, it's finally here. It'll make the useless, annoying shit less troublesome and less problematic. But ultimately, that's not the central focus of the update. I'm more into the copper, the added copper stuff. That's what I want. The trapdoors, the doors, the great block. There we go. All the shit that's like cool and decoratively dynamic and interesting. That's what I'm after. Oh, that reminds me. I need to floor off this bottom bit. There we go. Now it's more like a pipe. I love this. This look is just so cool. I love that the copper stays orange and then slowly degrades and turns to that Mario pipe green color. I wouldn't mind, although this would be a lot of wax and a lot of effort for, like, very minimal, in my opinion, aesthetic payoff. I wouldn't mind going and waxing some of this, but, like, I kind of just want it to all be green, you know? Like, what the hell do I need it all to be orange for? I'm not going to bother waxing every tiny bit of it. Every inch of this place. It's just way too much effort. Crafting dispensers is development. Yeah, it's annoying, but, like, remember, you have this. You can do it this way. And it's annoying, but it's not impossible. Whereas the autocrafter will make exactly one block more easy to make. More effortless. Whoop-de-doo. Like, I don't make enough dispensers as it is anyway. So, maybe. Boring, whatever. But, like, if I get a big enough iron and or gold farm, yeah, then it's valuable. That I could see. If I were making a beacon farm, yes, definitely. Although I don't know how you would make a good beacon farm nowadays, but you probably could think of something. Like for an automated beacon farm, that's totally doable. I'm trying to think of how you would automate the glass, but like without having to buy from villagers constantly. You could maybe do it. I don't know. Point is, it would make some annoying stuff way more streamlined. Okay, I think I got the whole area waterlogged. I kind of want, because this is the storm drain here. Oh wow, speaking of storm drains, it's raining. Also, I need to make storm drains on all the other opposite corners, like right there. And then here, since the museum is finished, I need to make storm drains right here. And then whatever I do with this side, I need to make a storm drain set here. And have everything feed into the sewer system down below. And there's a lot of stuff over here I've got to do. Stuff like that. I'll hook a crafter to your string duper for infinite wool for furnaces. Okay, sure, whatever. When will I make the daylight sensor farm? Oh god. You would need piglin bartering. You would need some method of producing glass without having to constantly trade with villagers. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's troublesome. Bamboo plus string duper. Autocrafter stone generator equals dispenser. Yeah, you could probably automate that. Options seem fine so far. Okay, here's what I'm going to do for this area. I'm going to make this section of storm drain just deeper and more, like, obviously filled. There we go. So that you can swim your way out. Oh, wait. Wrong spot. So this goes into there. It's the opposite side. I mean, what base have you seen that has a literal fucking storm drain? Like, I love that. Wonderful piece of, I don't know, accentuation. Wonderful accentuating piece for the whole base. There we go. Getting into crawl mode is annoying. But you can't, like, drown in here. So there's that. There we go. Ooh. Oh, I know what I should do. This is a weird idea. But, like, it's totally doable with redstone and shit. I should have valves. And not just the company. No, I'm just kidding. I should have some pistons back here, out where you wouldn't see them. that shift and change the course of the entire place. So, for example, gotta move this to here. Jiggle client just adds free rewards in the Dunkin' app. What the fuck? Oh, okay. When will I make the daylight set? Oh, I already read that. Shit. Jack branded valves. Yeah. So, like, there's an obvious junction point. There we go. Yeah. So we got a, the storm drain here flows out this way, and then you've got a ton of water flowing in from way up here, which this water comes from the ocean directly. So it's got a lot of force behind it because we've got these two valves coming out the backside here on this edge. And then we've got the Alpha Computer waterfall with Alpha Computer's mouth just pouring ocean water like crazy. And then it all flows into this little retaining pond. And then it falls down this shutter, or this drain, comes down here into a holding tank, pulses off to both sides, so I've got to make this side here. And then the water comes down this edge as well. And then it all falls down into here. And then it all pumps out, same as the storm drain here. And it all comes down into the sewer system, which is this giant cavernous area here is where that'll all be. And then what I was thinking of doing for the valve stuff... Oh wow, this corroded instantly. Holy shit. Huh. Cool. Okay. So what I would do is have, like, I guess it would have to be at a junction like this. You could have a piston behind these blocks here, and then have a secondary set of tubing coming off this way. And due to how these stair blocks are positioned, you would effectively flow in. There we go. Okay. So you would have this stair be going this way, and then obviously these stairs go this direction. Okay, up to this point, right? And you have these stairs going this direction. So you see how that cuts it off, right? And so you have two pistons, and I guess I would need to smooth these tops and bottom blocks over. Maybe I could also have two pistons up and below here, one down here and one down here, and they slide two slabs, a top slab and then a bottom half slab, into these spots. And so that removes the piston wall, or sorry, removes the stair wall here and allows the thing to go this way. And then it would, when you're retracting it, it would retract the two slabs and then push the two things on this end, the two stairs on this end, this way, allowing you to effectively close off an entire pipe. Like this entire neck of the network of the pipes would be cut off. That would be dope as shit. The valve idea, yes. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. By the way, that VVVVV game we were talking about is sort of puzzly platformer. Okay, yeah, you did mention the main gimmick is you can't jump. Interesting. Wax the copper so that it doesn't corrode unless you like the corrosion look. I love the corrosion look. I'm keeping it. I'm allowing the copper to oxidize as nature intended. Because, you know, I like Super Mario pipes. I've always been obsessed with Super Mario pipes as a kid. It was just never a thing that I had any, you know, way to make real. Like, no game ever allowed me to make a Super Mario pipe. But here we are, like, these are Super Mario pipes. Just straight up, they're Super Mario pipes. The valve idea sounds good. Yeah, it does, but I'm wondering, like, how would I best trigger this? Oh. It's a mystery. A mystery wrapped in an enigma. I'm living the dream. Yes, I am. How did I escape spawn? I got lucky way back in 2012, and there was a bed someone just left lying around. This was at spawn. And I was like, hell yes, free bed. And so I was allowed to use the bed to kill myself and respawn with more hunger. And it was by doing that I was able to effectively escape spawn. And then I fell into a double ravine after sleeping in a snowy field, and I lost my spawn. And had to go back to main spawn and torture myself until I got out again. But after that, I've never been stuck at spawn ever since. And there have been points in time where getting stuck at spawn is a very real problem. But I would say that hasn't been an issue for a long, long time. If you're stuck at spawn now, that's a skill issue. You gotta get good. Ow. Being stuck at spawn is the mark of a player who needs to increase their power level. And there's nothing wrong with having a bad, low, whatever power level and needing to improve. If you're not good, you're not good. You just need to get better. Sucking is unfortunate, but eventually, if you try hard enough, you won't suck. At least that's the going theory. But that's just a theory. A game theory. We're going to be parodying MatPat till he is dead. Like, one of these days, I will read the news, and we'll all learn collectively, much like with Technoblade and many others. We'll all collectively learn the man has passed away. I don't know when. This will be a very long time from now, obviously. And it'll be a sad day. And I'll be like, oh man, MatPat's dead. But I guess that's just a theory. An obituary. So that's fucking mean. But no, seriously, like one day we're all gonna be like, oh shit, MatPat's dead. Oh no. And we're all gonna be parodying that poor man for the rest of our lives. So, you know, cherish him while he's still around. He won't be one day. Damn it, I need more items. What's a double ravine? So glad you asked, Iris. It's when a ravine generates on top of another ravine. So you have, actually this formation of rock here is a perfect example, right? So you have ravine A running this way. Then you have ravine B running just underneath it. And the two of them make a perfect chasm from sea level to bedrock. And yeah, I stumbled right over it, fell right down the edge, and fell from sea level to bedrock and died. Because my bed was not properly set, I went back to spawn. And after I had thought I had conquered it and gotten out, that was the end of it. I was so frustrated, I quit 2B2T for a whole month. But again, that was a skill issue. I needed to improve. Did I improve? I don't know, you tell me. I would like to think I did, but ultimately, in a lot of ways, I'm still that poor idiot who stumbled out of spawn by pure luck. So I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. I've noticed there are some dead spots in the center of this pipe. I need to like get ice and break the ice with a fortune pick to ensure all of that is as it should be. That's one deep hole. It's annoyingly deep. That's how I didn't have feather falling and protection on all of my stuff. I probably only had vanilla diamond armor. I don't think I had even bothered enchanting too much at that time because you had to have 50 levels back in those days for enchanting. God, that was a nightmare. Your enchantment was totally randomized. It was almost always useless or bad. And your ability to get that many XP levels, because it would eat up all 50 XP levels, was just, it was undoable. Like, there was no dealing with that. You had to have an Enderman farm or some other really big XP farm to reasonably be able to enchant your items. Like, stuff actually was difficult to get a hold of. There were no big dupes at that time, so like getting a hold of good items was genuinely troublesome. Opinion on new bats? Oh, I don't really care about the bats. Fortune pick on ice? Yeah, an ice pick, right. Maybe Polly or Jared. What? Who would say the most offensive player? Jared, definitely. Jared has tried his hardest to make himself that. Like, I guess that's all he cares about, or that's the only sort of legacy he wants to leave. You know, fine, fair enough, I guess. But like, I find it silly to be the most offensive player ever. Offensiveness for offensiveness' sake is just strange. It's not bad, it's just silly. Very childish. But also, like, Jared is a lot smarter than you might realize. Like, I've gotten to talk to Jared a few times. He's something else. I appreciate him. Like, I never would have expected Jared, of all people, to be really cool and, like, really interesting in person. Well, actually, I've not met him in person, but, like, to talk to him over, you know, Discord or what have you. But then again, Jared of today is not the Jared of yesteryear when he was the terror that griefed and destroyed and all that. Like, he's changed a lot. Which is probably good. I don't know, your mileage may vary on that one. Gotta eat dinner? Okay. Playful, childish individual, a little bit. I think it's more a matter of Jared grew up a lot. He also grew up on 2B2T, unfortunately. But, like, as a person, he matured and grew up and changed as well. He had to. You know, we all have to at some point. Right, finally I can close off this pocket of hell. Oops. Aha! Finally. Nature is healing. Well, I mean, there were a lot of mobs in here. That's what I mean by it being a hell pocket. It stopped being that, though. Wait. Oh, never mind. There are still mobs in here. Shit. Let's get rid of this dirt. Okay, perfect. Ooh, spooky songs. All right. You feel like throwing up? I'm sorry to hear that. Get better soon. I don't know how to help people who are in that kind of a position. Like, that's, you know, if you're sick, like, yikes. Okay. Right, we've got a working water pipe now. Or, well, a closed-off water pipe. Now I just need to extend it down to get it to connect up to this pipe here. Like, that's not asking too much, I don't think. You had your COVID shot. Oh, dear. Yeah, I got kind of sick after I was given my COVID shot years ago. Oh, hey, Stone. Welcome. Yeah, it's unfortunate when you're given a flu shot. I've heard of people getting a flu shot and getting something of a sickness reaction to it. When I had a COVID shot, that was back when they first came out. I got a really annoying fever over the course of like a weekend, and then I sweated it out because I was like, it was that bad. But then after that, I was never really in any dire straits ever again. Now, looking back on it, I don't know that I would have gotten the COVID shot today. Like, if I had to redo it all, I'd probably not. Like, at the time, I was just like, yeah, we're all doing it so that we can, like, move on from COVID. Because we were so sick of it at that time. But, like, now, I don't know. It seems kind of silly to do it now. First shot was having muscle spasms. Jesus. That sounds really bad. I don't know if that was a psychosomatic reaction or an actual, like, medical reaction. It's hard to know. Ow. Fuck off. Ooh, power 3, punch 1. What a nice bow you had. This whole underground area, I hate it so much. Yeah, let's do this. Uh-oh. Didn't expect that. Well, it has been a nice long little stream, everybody. I'm quite hungry, and things are developing outside on the food front, so I'm gonna go fill my belly. Thank you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that shit. Also, join our Discord and follow me on Twitter. We got lots of fun peoples. Tomorrow is User Worlds Day. That will be at 8 p.m. Today's stream for me was at 3 p.m., just so you know. And we will be showing off anything and everything you guys have made. So if you have a world that you worked hard on and you want to show it off to me, feel free. I will happily show it off on stream. I'll show off some other things as well. It's just a lot of fun times ahead. And then at the end of the year, which is in like 3 weeks. What are we looking at? 3 weeks. Oh my god, 3 weeks from now is the first. Yeah, in 3 weeks, I will be releasing Space Valk 3. The world download that I have worked on for 3 years. This place. Let me show you. Where is it? Space Valk Part 2. Space Valk 3. This place. Come on, load. Hurry up. There we go. Yeah, this place. I'll be releasing this to the public. There's a lot here. I don't think I'll ever truly be finished with it, but like, I think it's good enough to release to the public at this point. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This will be released on the 1st of January. I'm making a poster on 2B2T about it, so look forward to that. And other than that, yeah. Thank you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I will catch y'all tomorrow for User Worlds. If you want to submit a world, join our Discord and look for the User Worlds tab. Just submit it over, I don't know, Mediafire or Mega Upload or whatever. Some such like that. And other than that, I will catch y'all later. Goodbye.